What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? I gotta make this video because it's been on my mind for a while, and I just feel the need to say it. And for one, Valentine's Day is coming up. You got all these single people out here. I just want to say, if you're single out there, don't stress about it. I've been single for years, and I think a lot of us single people, we put too much stress into it. We look at it as something like we need someone for our happiness, we need someone for our joy, which us as a people, we are a social species, and we seek to connect with one another. We seek to talk with one another, and we seek to be with a significant other. Which is nothing wrong about that. It's nothing wrong, but it comes to a line when people get to neediness. We don't need someone to feel happiness. We just have to work on ourselves. So that being said, if you're single, take yourself out, do something for Valentine's Day, do something special. But what I want to talk about in this video is basically being monogamous and polygamy. I see a lot of people out here think it's cool to disrespect women. Like I know it was like this before. Like a lot of people act like things just happen now, but really it been happening for a while. Like I listen to a lot of music, and I'll talk about this. Like people act like rap music is only music that disrespect women, when really music in general, mainstream music disrespect women. If you think about even back in the day, like Frank Sinatra, "Luck Be a Lady." Come on, luck is too close to the F word. And you listen to the words to that song, he's basically telling her, you came to the ball with me, do not sleep around with another man. That's some real stuff. You listen to them lyrics, that's they sing, Luck be a lady tonight. That's what he's saying. Luck is kind of close. I'm just saying, if y'all listen to the lyrics, for real, like listen to the lyrics in depth. I know what I'm talking about. I listen to a lot of music. Well, if we listen to that, and we listen to music nowadays, it still disrespect women. So we have been programmed. Men have been programmed to disrespect women. It's just as simple as that. I'm not using it as an excuse or anything. I'm just saying it is what it is. We've been programmed to show that being a real man is having like all these different women in their life, and just be out there basically just sleeping around. If we do it, we a pimp, we a cool cat, we a ladies man. But if a woman do it, we call her a hoe, rat chick, we call her, different names like that, thoughts. Which women have been programmed also that they have nothing to bring to the table besides sexuality. I was talking to this one chick, she's supposed to do my hair, and she told me, this is some real stuff, she told me I'm supposed to take care of her. We wasn't dating nothing like that. She tried to flirt around just so she can try to use me. But she said I'm supposed to take care of her or whatever. She said she's supposed to move in with me, use my car, and I was supposed to pay her $100 for sex. And she was talking about actually being with me like that, like a relationship vibe. That alone let me know that women out here are damaged. Like some men think that the sexuality, having a big butt or whatever. And you look at these reality TV shows. I was talking to my cousin about this. That's what they show. They show that that looks at everything when it comes to a woman. And a lot of women are watching this and thinking that that's what it is. When really, if you're a real woman out there, someone will love you if you're intelligent. It's not all about looks all the time. Because me personally, I don't care how you look, unless you drop dead gorgeous. Even though I know you drop dead gorgeous, 'cause I've seen some drop dead gorgeous chicks. Well, if you can't talk to me in some type of intellect, or you just sound stupid, like what? That's a huge turnoff. Like I cannot deal with that at all. It irks me. That's me personally. I don't know about any other man. Some dudes might like that stupidness, but to me, we have to bring more value to ourselves and realize that we don't have to just sleep around. If you're a polygamist and that's what you guys do, if you guys all agree with it, everyone is sleeping around, the side chick, the side dude, whatever, and you got 3 months, then that's on you guys. That's the agreements. But keeping this secrecy and acting like it's cool to sleep around is not cool with me. That's not something I do. It's not something I ever do. If I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship with that person. Even me being single, I'm not sleeping around with everybody. I don't even have no friend with benefits or whatever, because I think just using someone for sex is really kind of messed up in a way. I know we all get urges, but that's the thing about having willpower and about valuing yourself. I was telling my homegirl one time, if you think about different commercials you see on TV, We see the Nissans, we see the Hondas, we see the Kias, we see the Fords, we see all these different advertisements on TVs for the newest cars. Do you ever see advertisement for the latest Lamborghinis, Ferraris, or any other exotic car? You don't, because their value is high, but you know that these cars are out there and you know they exist because you might see them once on occasion. Now you're living in a different city or whatever, or a different state like Florida, California, maybe New York. I mean, I've been in New York before, I've been to Florida before, I haven't been to Cali. I didn't see too much flashy cars in New York. Actually, New York is more like Maybachs and stuff like that, which you still don't see the commercials for. But what I'm saying is, these exotic cars you don't see commercials for. But if you see these cars that everyone has, these Honda Civics and stuff, you see commercials for all the time because everyone has them. Their value is not as high as these Lamborghinis. You don't see that Honda broke down. I'm not gonna diss Honda like that. I know cars a little bit. I'm gonna say Ford, found on the road there. If you see this Ford, you're gonna see that Ford Focus on there, broke on the road, dead or whatever, missing some transmission or needing a transmission or something like that. You're not gonna see too many Ferraris on there missing transitions and missing alternators and different things like that. I'm sorry, I had to say it for my Ford people. Fords are really messed up cars. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. But yeah, you're gonna find the broken down Fords. You're not gonna find too much Lamborghinis, and that's how we got to see ourselves. That's not how to see people, but that's just a way of putting it for me. You're gonna see broken down Fords. You're not gonna see Lamborghinis. And also, I want to say that if you don't just sit here and sleep around with people, whatever, even if you don't even do a lot of masturbation, if you have that willpower to overcome some of the urges, the sex is greater for one, way better, because the things that you work for, it's gonna feel great in general. Like, you're gonna have a better orgasm. And I don't want to go too much in detail and all that stuff. Still trying to say this stuff for kids, but people in general, teenagers or whatever. But life is gonna be better because, for one, I think a lot of these problems stem from a lot of these like big single parents. I'm not gonna say, I don't want to offend anybody here, but some of these single parent scenarios that we have, it comes from people just sleeping around, not knowing their partner well, and then when the kid pops up, it's like, who am I dating? This person changed. Well, really, people don't really change. It's that you didn't get to really know this person because all you did was you was in lust with them. It's just Scott would say about women with dick ties, or other people would say about when it comes to men, you say your pussy with whatever. If so many of us put value in ourselves and don't just sleep around, then maybe we can see who our true person is, the true companionship, what really is. That's all I want to say too much. Matter of fact, that's not all I want to say. I'm going to talk about more about this issue because it seems so much that as a man, I know people's going to talk about me on this video, but honestly I don't care. As a man, I'm supposed to sleep around. Really, that's not life to me. We're not animals out here. We're human beings, and we can think a little bit. We can control our urges. If Dexter control his urge to kill a little bit, we can control a lot of urges to have sex a little bit, even though that was a horrible way to put it something. I don't know why I just thought about that, but I'm just saying. We have to control ourselves. To me, life is all about control and being fully aware of what your body can do. If we put all this lust and energy into one person, then to me, things go a little bit better. And it's sad because, me talking to the man, I know it's a lot of women out here who think that a man is not a real man unless he's sleeping around with everybody. I get that all the time. Like, women like, you don't do this, you don't do that. I'm like, no, like, I have everything. I got my own place and stuff. I've been living single for a while. Got my own car and stuff. And I'm cool. Like, I don't need a whole bunch of women in life to prove my manlyhood. Because a lot of times, I'm not going to say all the time, but a lot of times dudes out here just sleeping around and stuff, they don't have nothing. There be people like living with their parents or people who actually got something from other people helping them. Well, really, I'm cool with a lot of stuff because I didn't get help with a lot of stuff. I'm not going to say I didn't get none at all, but I had to work for my stuff. And just like a relationship, if I get in one, it's going to be something I work for and to put more value into it. And to me, value is everything in life. So, that being said, share love, spread love, and value yourself. You don't have to go around and be a slut. You don't have to go around and be a little hoe. And when I say these words, I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about men and women. You don't have to go out there and just sleep around having side chicks, side dudes, side this, whatever. Just focus on that one person. Now, like I said before, if you guys are in a polygamy relationship, and you guys are cool with having a side chick, side this, side that, if you're in an open relationship, that's something different. But I'm talking about sleeping around, cheating on people, and being single and just sleeping around. Just think about me. I'm terrified of diseases, so I don't do it too much, you know. I don't want to say too much, like I'm out there really doing it, but I don't mess around in everybody. Like, I value myself a lot, so. That being said, share love, spread love, and share, like, and comment. I need some more support. Sorry I'm stuttering too much, but you know, it's kind of hard sometimes. Peace, y'all.